Hey everybody, look at this propaganda from the Democrats. Just saw this on my phone, on my other phone, and this is straight up propaganda. Anyway, it says Republicans across the country that introduced hundreds of bills to restrict access to the ballot box. No, they haven't. They've introduced hundreds of bills to, I don't even know if it's hundreds of bills, but it's local bills, they're state bills, and they're to demand voter ID laws. They're not demanding to restrict access. They just want people to be able to vote legally, and they don't want non-citizens voting. That's not restricting access. And they're saying they know why. After months of trying to and failing to overturn the results of the 2020 election. No, Republicans did not do that. Trump did. So, again, another lie. They're now doing everything in their power to silence voters and prevent Democrats from winning another election. No, they're not. They're not doing everything in their power to do that. It's disgraceful. No, it's not. It's constitutional. It's dangerous. No, it's not. It's constitutional. And President Joe Biden calls it Jim Crow. It's not even close to Jim Crow of the 21st century. It has to end immediately. What has to end immediately is Democrats lying. That's what needs to end immediately. Future of our democracy, this is not a democracy, this is a republic, by the way, depends on what grassroots folks like you do right now. Yeah. Don't fall for their Democrat lies. We're counting on you to make the right call. Yeah, I'm counting on you to make the right call. Don't fall for Democrat lies. Add your name to defend our voting rights from GOP attacks. Don't add your name to defend it. If anything, add your name to make sure the GOP wins in this battle so that only legal American resident citizens of the United States can vote as the Constitution implies. It's not hard to get a daggum driver's license. Voter ID is a driver's license. It's not hard to get a driver's ID. You have to have one to do everything else. You have to have one to have a bank account, which most people do. You have to have one to drive a vehicle, which most people own a vehicle and drive a vehicle. You have to have an ID to cash checks. You have to have ID to buy cigarettes, buy alcohol, etc., etc., etc. There's so many things you have to have a photo ID for. All Republicans are asking is that you have a photo ID to vote. That's common sense. I know how the Democrats always like to talk about common sense gun control. Well, that's common sense vote control. So, Democrats, quit your lying. Quit your lying and your propaganda and your spins, because we, the people of the United States, ain't that stupid, hopefully. Anyway, have a great day. Remember, God's good all the time. All the time, God's good. Jesus loves you. Jesus is God. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is King. Jesus is the ruler of everything. And common sense voting laws would be photo IDs. Change my mind in the comments below, because you can't. Laters.